Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, 1 second. How's it going, Marcella? This is Mike Marshall with APDS. Well, thank you so much for joining the call. Excited to speak further. We got your inquiry saying that you were interested in having a conversation around APDS. So, if you don't mind me asking, what has you interested? Okay. Yes, we do have music. A few radio stations through like a Sirius XM type of radio stations where you select your genre and then it'll play music. We also have movies. We do have videos. We have inspirational videos. Some of them are from previously incarcerated individuals, positive motivation about their stories, where they come from, their background, and what they're doing today. And then as well as the TED Talks. So we have hundreds of TED Talks. Um, and then there's also games if you wanted to allow gaming on it. It's games like old computer games like solitaire type games, Tetris, chess, things like that. They'll just play against themselves in the computer, um, or CPU. But yes, we have all those things, and a lot of those things are coming out will come in our basic package. And then also we have an incentive engine. So if you guys were to come on board, you will get a strategic account manager who's going to walk you through how to use the tablets, how often the tablets are being used, what programming is being used, um, and from there they can help you see like what are the best use cases for your particular jurisdiction is using the tablets. So the quote that you had previously, I don't have access to, but I see you in our system and I can. So I inherited your account. I'm a new sales executive with APDS. I have a background in educational technology, so I'll be working with you moving forward. Very excited. So in the past, when you spoke with APDS, kind of where were you in the process? You had your quote, everything was ready to go, and you were just looking for funding, or do we need to do a presentation? I'm just trying to see like where you guys are. Do you just need a quote, and if everything looks fine, you're ready to move forward, or should I be setting up presentations and getting others involved who need to answer questions that I may not be able or know the answers to? Okay. Okay. Roughly for the tablets, it's about $400 per tablet. And then for the programming, uh, you said you don't really care about the LMS system. How much programming do you want to have? Are you wanting to give your kids access to OSHA certifications? Are you wanting the kids to be able to complete different modules where they can learn trades and jobs? That way, when they come out, they have like career reentry programming, reentry programming as well as sustainable career paths. You have things that can introduce them to different types of careers, like whether they want to become a nurse or they want to become a dentist or they want to become a technician of any sort. It'll basically say this is the trade or this is the skill and this is how much it pays. We have programming for like money essentials that's going to teach them like how to manage money, and it's going to give them like everyday scenarios and how to use it. Like if and even at an elementary level, if I went to McDonald's and I bought 3 cheeseburgers and the menu told me 3 cheeseburgers was $6, and then a pack of fries was $2, what would my total be? Things like that, as well as how to budget, how to manage money. So it's different types of programming, and what level do you think you want to be at? Because if you want to like our most robust package, you're looking at $700 for the programming. That's outside of the tablet per license. Or we have a cheaper license that's like $400 per license. Yes, for the most robust. It really depends on how are you going to be using the tablet for any programming. If you're going to, because we also have an incentive engine built into the tablet. So what some jurisdictions will use it for is like, let's say if they complete a certain amount of programming or they achieve a certain amount of incentives, I'm sorry, or achieve a certain amount of certifications. With our, you create the incentive-based programming, like what the requirements will be, but then that gives them coins, and with those coins, they can unlock music, they can unlock radio, they can unlock movies, they can unlock books, things like that. So essentially, maybe it's like they complete 3 TED Talks, that gives them 4 coins. Each coin would allow them a video gaming for an hour or the radio for an hour or things like that. You can set it to whatever standards you want to, or you can just have it open and they can access it whenever they have the tablets. It's 100% up to your discretion. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
100%. What you just said is what I was trying to say. I did do a good job of saying it, but basically we have an incentive built engine to where then that's when your SAM comes in. They'll help you build it out, how to manage the system, and you create whatever incentives you want to. So if they spend a certain amount of times with their teacher, they get whether it's tutoring done, whether it's a passing grade, and then you can then assign them the coins, and you decide what the coin is worth, how many coins they're assigned. So one coin could access gaming for a day, one coin could access gaming for a week, things like that. So we helped you build that system out, but you create the parameters within that incentive-based system. Fully customizable. Yes. Yes, 400 or 700, both of them. No, that's included the $1,100. So you're looking at $699 for programming and around $400 for the tablet. It's like $390 something for the tablet and $700 for the program. So the next year, after you purchase the tablets, the next year you'll only pay for the programming. You won't pay for the tablet again. Yes, I do. So Alameda County out in California, they currently use us. I'm working with Maryland Juvenile right now. They're considering using us. I work with the county called Santa Clara. I work with San Mateo County. So a lot of the California counties, they've been using us. And I'll tell you one of the biggest reasons why. We've been growing like wildfire in California counties because we now have this new communications tool. We're getting into the communication space. And as you probably know, communications when it comes to corrections has been very, very expensive on those incarcerated and their families. So we provide these services at no cost to the justice impacted, meaning that when the department pays for this service, they'll get a certain amount of minutes to talk on the phone. So in California, for every juvenile that's booked into the facility, they have to, within the first 24 hours, give them 30 minutes of communication with their families. And so that being said, one way we do this is through the tablets. So through the tablets, it's essentially similar to a Zoom call, and it's 100% customizable with the incentive base if you want to as well. Like if they complete a certain amount of programming, then you allow them 30 minutes of free calls a week or 1 hour free calls. 100% up to you how you want to use the incentive base. But there's also other jurisdictions that's just like they allot each learner maybe like 2 hours a week that they can use this service on the tablets or 1 hour a day. It just depends on the jurisdiction, how many minutes they buy, how many kids they have, and how often they want to use the service. But essentially, it's a lockdown. It's a lockdown communication. You can have someone monitor the calls. They can end the call whenever they'd like. The calls are all recorded. The only calls that aren't recorded are going to be client, attorney. Outside of that, the other calls are recorded. You can verify who they're on the call with. So there's a place in the system where you can put a license. So that person will register. You have their license, and then let's just say someone monitors the call. They tap into the call and they see that that's not the same person. They can end the call right there. And you can also put restrictions on the tablet and say, hey, this user can't use this services or this feature for a certain amount of time, or this caller. So let's say one of your students and someone from the outside, they get into an explosive argument, and you know that's not the conversation you want in your facilities. So someone of authority ends the call. They can then block that caller for a week, for a month, for a day, or forever. So it's 100% up to you. That is an additional outside of both of the prices I already gave you. But it's only per minute. Per minute it's 18 cents. I'm sorry. It's 3 cents per minute. Okay. Okay. So for that is something I can get more information for you on. But I think, like for instance, California, so their juveniles are all at the county level. So the state is no longer handling any juveniles. They kicked them out of the state and they sent them all to the county levels. So it's coming out of the county budgets, and I guess I'm assuming it's the county probation offices, and I assume that they already have the money allotted for this because I've been getting a lot of phone calls and setting up a lot of county probation offices with juvenile services. I will ask specifically what funding they're using, though. I can do that for you. Get back to you. I mean, okay. I was going to say, let me give me 1 second, and I can jump in here and see what our less robust services would cost, and then give you a good. I know what the most robust is because that's the one that most people have gone with here recently. But our one that's like a step down, but still has a good amount of programming, I'll let you know what that one costs as well. Hold on 1 second. If you were to move forward, when would you think you would want to start? Next year or before the end of this year? Okay, perfect. So let's just say today's September. Let's say we can get you implemented by October. Do you have a ballpark of how many tablets you'd be interested in purchasing? Yes. Yes. Now, in adult facilities, it's different. So, in some adult facilities, they can only use the tablets because the laws are different. Um, so that they can only use the tablets in maybe the classrooms. So, with that being said, they may house 600 600 residents, but they may only purchase 200 tablets because they're not all in the classrooms at the same time. It just really depends on the jurisdiction when it comes to adults. In the juvenile facilities, because we currently we don't work with any state facilities that are juvenile. We only work with the county probation offices in in California. They're all smaller, so it may be 15, 100. It's typically less than 100. But in the state of Minnesota, which I don't cover, we do work with the state at the state level, and I think they have like 200 students and they have 200 tablets. And in Minnesota, I think they have around 200, and they have like 200 tablets, about 200 residents and 200 tablets, and they're juvenile. Minnesota is the only, at the state level, is the only juvenile that we work with currently. We're working with Maryland, and Maryland actually has a good amount, but we haven't locked that down yet. They're still evaluating, so that'll probably come next year. Uh, let's see. You just did the student license. I'm just gonna look at the quote for one just to give you a ballpark. And do you have Wi-Fi built out? Hmm. Okay. Do you know if any of the dorms have windows? Are there any windows? No window. Okay. Any windows? Or let me ask you this: whenever you're inside of the dorms, do you get service on your cell phone? Okay. I was asking because we also have cellular tablets. We have cellular tablets. That's correct. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Let me get you a total. So if we were to do the least robust of the programming, which is just a student license, it'll still come with the TED Talks, it'll come with the Loud Library, it'll come with our LMS system, which you said you don't need, but you'll have access to it. Some substance abuse training, the master plan, virtual classrooms, had you ever needed those. Calibri, audiobooks, the radio. You can add on movies as well. Movies would be $25 per student for the for the license. But what you be looking at with this one is roughly around 715 per student. That's for the least robust, with the including the tablet. So for I could just say for program for tablets you're looking at 430 per tablet. For programming you're either looking at 283 per student or you're looking at 699 per student. Yes. Now when you initially get set up, um, also there's like essentially like setup costs. So it's going to be for your implementation training. Would you like me to include all those things on the quote as well? Okay. Okay, perfect. And would you like for me to only put one student at the time, or is there an amount you want to use um, for quantity? Yes.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5, no, that's not a challenger. I keep some members with me in the fridge. Then cover in the specimen. They like to wake up and repeat.
No
Chill out.
worries.
Now she said 3D. I go in the jungle and they gotta go. I bet I come out with a lean. I bet I look for the fam. Bigger than me. Color stones up my infinity link. And in the factory masterpiece. I'm clear cause that be my brother. We got him same rolling. He matching me. Dog for real. Water on me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, they'll have logins. So there's two ways we could do the logins. We could do the logins to where they just have it set up with the username and the password. But then also, if we need another layer of security, it's a biometric facial recognition. And basically, based on points and features in your face, it'll take a picture of your face a lot of times and be able to tell that it's you, or if it's you or not. Okay, perfect. 24. Okay. Well, I'll work on this for you, and I'll email it over to you. Well, thank you so much. No problem. I'll have this over to you shortly. Have a great day. Bye. All right. Let's see.
Think you're tripping with yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross.
Yeah, yeah. What's up? Oh, what the hell? What's it? Okay. Well, I was hoping earlier, boy. Yeah, that strength go hard. I be bullying niggas. I can push niggas, make them lose the ball, bump into them. I'm stronger than most people right now. I think it's gonna be like that for a while. Yeah, all I gotta do is finish this other quote, which is gonna take me 2 minutes, and then finish this quote, which is gonna take me 2 minutes, and then I'm on. So I'll finish this quote and send it. That's all I gotta do. I know, 4:30, 24 site license. What you playing? What quarter you in? So what happened if we make a squad? If it's us two, we got to play a whole nother squad. That's what I was curious. No squad should be like less than three or three or less. Maybe three. Nah, three. You can really take over a team with three though. You can take over a team with three. That lady basically, she said basically, I just need a quote. All right, I'm done. Straight like that. I wonder if we're gonna have our meeting today. Oh, I bought my season pass. So 2K they don't work in the rec, do it. Who's gonna play the park with? Skill. You winning? They say I be hooping. 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 fifth through the eighth, she said. Girl, drive me out the Cancun, man. Man, I'll drive right over it, man. She try to hold on. She ain't letting me go, no, bro. She a good girl. She just young, bro. Yeah, I'm ready right now. Let me take off, bro. See me, alright. Yeah, that's cool. I want to make sure we ain't having this meeting. Yeah, I'm cool. I ain't stressing it, my brother. I'm in the squad already. So it's just complete. I like that random way I was now hoping. Hold on, let me finish this. Let me take off. Yeah, because we need to be playing the park right now. Quiz time off. Insperity. I got people on my stream. Hey, I'm about to play. Just a second. We about to play Rick. Matter of fact, come on. I'm at the squads. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take that whole week off. And it's my birthday. 40, what bad ass 40 hours? Come on, bro. I, I bought the season pass. It did that when I bought the season pass. It skipped all my levels. Wow. Yo, they should have paired us up with a squad of 3. No. No, I exited. Yeah, it's an option. Come back. Pair us up with a squad of 3. They better not come out here with that damn 7. It's taking them bad shots. I go play Rick random. I do that shit. You know you can't hit some of them shots. Play good basketball, man. Boy, this girl came back. I just seen my girl for the first time in 2 months. She came back, cleaned up the living room, straightened up. I don't know what's got into her, boy. She trying to keep me, boy. She came back to this bitch trying to add value. That's what I thought. Better get your shit together. I ain't playing with her, man. Shit, the Rick game I played, them niggas hitting them hard. I don't think nobody missed 3 in that bitch. Them niggas busting. Hell nah, them niggas was not missing. That's why I thought he was gonna hit. I felt like it wasn't normal, because at first I didn't think niggas be hitting like that, bro. She was throwing me off. Okay. Oh. You cut. Yeah, that's us. Them niggas is trash. Who we playing with is trash. Oh, he hit that, see? Oh, no, these niggas suck. Nigga, they was hitting that shit, boy. What are you doing? They suck, I told you that. How many times you make a dunk? I got a shot timing on the dunk. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah. Damn, that's wild. Ah, I can't shoot a deuce. That's on me. That was you that stole the ball? Damn, my bad. What are we trying to do? I know, but I don't have 75 on offense though. I don't know how I got that. Just a good time. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, little. That's alright. That's alright, yeah. That's why I really want 75 on both. Cause that shit do come in handy when you get a board on offense, bro. Second chance points, that shit matter. This is bad, bro. No squads where it's at. This is bad. He's playing real basketball. These niggas are terrible, bro. You gotta play with these teams. Look, they pass each other. Look. Oh, come on, y'all. You gotta take it straight up. I mean, every now and then you're gonna get lucky and get some good dudes. Oh, we going against the squad. They doing the zone. They running the zone against us. I might quit this, bro. Bro, this is a squad. We playing the whole squad. Nah, you can't play squads, bro. Yeah, you playing the whole squad. Look, and they running a zone against us too.
They giving y'all problems already?